2 seasons ago. So he knows how to play the position at an elite level. But he just hasn't seen the rubber this year because Scanoni has occupied that net all season long.
Speaking of not seeing each other, the Milkman, Connor Farrell for Chrome, has not faced Nick Rowlett, the rookie out of Michigan. So this is going to be an interesting face-off matchup here.
Connor Farrell, because of the new rules, had a situation where he was playing great, but the Chrome wasn't winning, and they were playing against teams where they were playing early offense because of the counter of the new face-off rules, and he was kind of this, I wouldn't want to say the scapegoat, but I'm going to say he was the scapegoat to a team that couldn't play early offense. So he was the result of, and he did that so he didn't get checked. If he continued and have a big swooping motion, JT Giles Harris was there to check him, but he kind of stopped it midway through, and he still got that shot off.
And still enough on it to beat McElroy.
Tells you the wrist strength. Don't want to move any longer because you'll lose your angle. So he stayed patient, and he had quiet feet.
Rowlett wins the face-off. Nick Rowlett, 73 in white. His brother Jack.
Yeah, these rookies are acclimating into the PLL at an unprecedented rate. It's just the skill level of college lacrosse right now. I think this 2024 draft,
the pass before Smithers made his left cut.
It's twofold. That confidence and that belief between feeder and scorer. If you're the scorer, you have to know that you're going to be rewarded with a good cut. If you're the passer, you have to know that you're passing to a guy that can catch anything, and these Canadians do. Fighting through pressure and traffic.
Coach Sudan said, he plans to win this game. Chaos knocked Chrome out of the playoffs last year, so there's that element. But he still wants to win. He said you can expect to see, we haven't seen it yet, more 2-pointers than usual from the Chrome, but still a hard-fought effort from this group.
Let it all hang out.
We saw them practicing a lot of the 2-pointers, and that's a great idea conceptually, but they're last in the league in 2-pointers too. It's not like that's part of their strength.
From
my grandmother, Terry McNichol, my mom's mom, kicked me out of the house once because I argued in ping pong. I give her all the credit in the world.
Wow. You got a midnight red eye, huh? Why are you in such a rush to leave beautiful Utah?
I just moved to beautiful Boston, coaching there. Let's go. Any recruits want to be BU Terriers, let me know, all right?
Clark might be on that plane with Jack. Under the helmet, powered by Cash App. We'll hear from Jack throughout the rest of the night. These two teams are playing like there's a lot to play for. Because you talked about it a lot last night. The patience of the shooter. Kuche could have turned right away and raked, but he knew that if he had the advantage, he could go closer to the goal.
Most people like to get a shot off as quick as I eat, right? You've eaten with me a bunch.
Yeah, you're Gavone.
To get a defender off his line. If you're a one-handed cradle guy, you do that, they're going to call you for a ward. If you're a two-handed Canadian, you can get in there and muscle up the defense, and he pulverized Alex Smith, physically speaking, on that dodge.
Josh Byrne went out in Dallas, and it looked like on the year. Yep. They made the run in September. That's what's great about this league. Anybody can make a run. All you got to do is make the playoffs. The Atlas have won 2 games, and at times they've looked terrible. They can make a run in September. It's all that matters. Whoa. Geddes avoided the hit from the Milkman.
Look at the speed on him.
Hey, cut through.
Ray, he can shoot. He does from 2-point range. Wide.
A low-to-low release for Ian McKay.
Dane already has 3 assists on the night.
If it wasn't for Tom Schreiber, Dane Smith would be getting midfielder of the year every year.
And think about also the extra leadership mantle he had to carry when Josh Byrne was out. It really fell on his shoulders to kind of be the guy to keep everything together. Now he'll take a shot, step down, doesn't get there, does get to McElroy.
Rowlett under the helmet. Why has your defense been so successful? 2 words, Blaze Reardon.
Violation on the face-off. Going to go against Connor Farrell. So here come Chaos. Deke Manley, but
Yes.
it's Mike Manley. Do you have to deke him?
He plays games with every shooter,
Yeah.
and he's right most of the
Right,
time.
that's right.
He got burned there.
Hey, get through, stay on! Hey, you're alone, Michael, you're alone! You're alone!
Rowlett's really taking control of the face.
I mean, this guy is the one player who can tilt, I think, the playoffs more than anyone. If there's one player, and I'd like to hear your opinion too, one player that can change the trajectory of the playoffs and the quarterback. If you have Tom Brady, if you have the Patrick Mahomes, you know that they're touching the ball and they're involved in the game so much. Tom Schreiber could be the MVP of the league this year, but there could be a game plan or there could be a situation with the offense where he's not involved. Like last night, he was not that involved in the offense.
I don't know, just put one pass him to his far side, and we're just going to keep shooting.
Keep up the great work.
Appreciate it.
Cash App powering athletes under the helmet like Cross Ferrara, the rookie out of Salisbury.
Week 1 in Albany. You know that was me saying "eat your words, Garth," right? Now,
Of course, yeah.
A lot of people thought that was you. They're like, Connor
Connor was
have it.
take another.
I let
another
myself
dig at
have
you.
it.
You did.
That's
You're,
what sports is all about.
you're self-effacing. Yeah, you're more than willing to do that. It's fine.
Look, I mean, the situation in Week 1, he's a rookie,
Stay on, you're alone!
and you have guys like
Bottom left!
Jackson
Side
Morrill
right, side right!
and Logan Wisnauskas and Justin Anderson, who had 4 goals in that game.
Yeah, so you would
10
think
seconds
somebody
left.
else.
He wasn't the guy that I would put the ball in the stick. Now,
Right.
tonight, he's proved it.
And he had the shorty on him and
Yeah.
Warner in that game, so why not go to the tin?
But if you're, man, he was a first-team All-American as a freshman at Penn in 2019. And he's drawn the opposition's long pole every week.
Rowlett, stolen by McElroy. Quickly to pick it up is JT Giles Harris.
Need to make the stop. So that drives the goalie nuts. Credit the Chrome, though. They're playing hard.
Hanging in there.
And they're playing hard. You can't question their heart here in the second half.
Oh,
Whoa,
Farrell is going to get sent
whoa.
off for that one.
Whoa.
And now, watch out.
Yeah, this is not your typical little scruffle. This is going to be something.
Everybody involved. Heacock coming in. Eli Salama's in the middle of it. Dane Smith is trying to separate people. We got 2 separate little scrums going on. McKay being helped out of the scrum. There's McIntosh, the veteran, grabbing the milkman and escorting him over to the Chrome bench.
This was a hit that will have repercussions later in the game. I think. There's going to be some bad blood the rest of this game. I mean, he just absolutely levels Nick Rowlett.
And then Ray and McKay and Byrne and everybody else come in. And then, of course, the Chrome bench.
And there's
empties.
Jack, too. There is a big brother in this situation, too, who wants to protect his younger brother.
That was a frustration thing from Farrell, too, because Nick Rowlett has really owned the face-off stripe here in this game. And
now, this is the deal here. Farrell didn't go out of his way and make a few strides to level him.
The foul itself is a 1 minute unsportsmanlike foul.
So you hear Matty Palem in the back.
you can kind of hear Matty Palem
I
in the
think
background.
this dude is so big and strong, he doesn't realize how big he is compared to a Nick Rowlett that, you know, like in a moving pick, a lot of times you just kind of just move your shoulder a little bit.
Yes.
It's not like he tracked Nick Rowlett down and decleated him. It looked a lot dirtier in real time.
He took advantage of the fact that Rowlett was not watching where he was going in the middle of the field.
Rowlett was like a defenseless player. You know, in football with targeting, there's a defenseless player. He was almost defenseless because I don't think he saw. He didn't see him. He didn't see him. He was like defenseless.
But it's like you think about hockey, it's like the old adage, never skate through the neutral zone with your head down. Never, because that's going to happen to you. You're going to get lit up.
If you're running in the sport of lacrosse and your head isn't on a swivel and you run into that dude,
there was a little bit of a thrust.
It was
a pick, which was fine, and Rowlett probably would have bounced off him anyways. But there was a little bit of the elbow
the
up.
nudge.
So it'll be an unsportsmanlike, right?
Well, we'll hear from Matty Palem shortly.
That's exactly what he's saying.
That is a big dude.
Yeah, it's huge. I told you, I shook his hand in Denver when I saw him at practice.
Yeah.
And he almost ripped my arm off the socket.
I don't know if we have a
And he's not a cheap guy. He's not a.
First problem is we got no rules in the game.
He was in the wrong in terms of thrusting his shoulder, but watching him and knowing him, he is not a cheap guy. Let's listen to Matty.
Okay. Yep.
So this is wide view of the whole thing.
Okay. Okay, hang on, Seth, write some chaos. In the game, 24, 99, 55, 22, 10, 88, 73. Did I give you 55?
He's listing almost everyone.
Trying to see who was on the field at the time that the whistle blew to see who came off the bench.
22 is in the game.
Yeah, you're right.
So Smithers comes off the bench.
Yep. That's what he's looking for.
Austin
who left
comes
the
off
bench?
the bench.
Even Palem calls him Smithers. It is an automatic ejection if you come off the bench. So there are going to be a lot of players here that are not going to be available to play the final quarter in 2:26.
Okay, now Chrome.
Going to be a lot of them coming off the bench for the
Chrome in the game is 3, 25, and 9 in midfield. Okay. All right.
Look at Seth Tierney, the accountant, over on the left.
Identify these guys.
I have 21.
Keep it track.
Comes off the bench.
Yeah, and then Eastley, I think, Cock there.
Where's 20? Where'd 25 come from?
25 was in the middle, but that's Farrell.
Oh, that's Farrell. Right.
21 and 2.
21 and 2 come off the bench for Chrome.
And they're in.
It's Colin Heacock.
Here, this is the reverse of them running on.
2 is Colin Heacock. He's going to get tossed.
I can't blame any of them, and here's why. After the whistle blew, and
Smith, he's coming.
You had Farrell standing there. All of a sudden, it was like
the Congo line doesn't care.
No,
they don't care in Utah.
All of a sudden, you had 5, 6, 7, 8 players from the chaos on your one teammate.
Yeah.
If I'm standing there 10 yards away on the sideline, I'm coming on the field too.
Okay, so
you mean if you're the Chrome and they're
yes,
attacking?
if I'm the Chrome and they're attacking my guy, remember because he was standing there and there were like 6, 7 players from the other team jumping him. I'm running on the field.
I think this is a pretty good start for us to eventually get through this. Say that again. I believe they just get removed from the game. Okay.
There's still yapping over there on the field too. A lot of chirping. There's Heacock.
I told you, this isn't something that's going to end here.
Right. Okay, so 39, 21, and 2.
There's going to be chirping all game long now.
21 and 2 come off the
This
bench.
is it for Chrome. This is the final game of the year for them. They're done. Chaos still have the playoffs left to be played.
Click.
And they'll be either the 5th seed or the 6th seed in the PLL Cash App playoffs, which begin on Labor Day.
And Jack Rowlett locked up.
Okay, so out of this game from the numbers he's
We're
calling.
going to give Farrell 2 minutes. So the only difference in this, they're losing 3, they're losing 3, 1 minute, 2 minutes for him basically starting the whole thing. 2 minutes to start? Yep. 1 minute to start? Yep.
They're handing out stuff like it's candy,
right? Like it's
2 minutes here, 1 minute here.
Oh.
But Colin Heacock, 2 from the Chrome. I heard that number. I heard Alex Smith, 39. He's going to be gone. 21, Justin Anderson. He's going to be gone. Mark Lassini, 16 for the Chaos. He's going to be gone.
I think Smithers they mentioned too. Yeah, yep. Ryan Smith.
43.
Let's get the rundown here from Matty Palin. He's going to go over with the coaches first.
These 3 guys for Chrome and these 3 guys for Chaos simply have to leave the game for coming off the bench. We don't have everybody, but that's the best we can do with the camera. Farrell's getting 2 minutes for that hit. Rowlett was on the field, no problem, but he came in and butt-ended, which is everything else was face wash, grabbing helmets, whatever. So at the end of the day, right, Farrell gets 2, Jack gets 1. These 6 guys should leave. Smithers, Austin,
Tout, and Glick.
And
Rowlett gets a minute, Farrell gets 2 minutes.
Yes. All right, does that all make sense?
Okay, yep.
Okay, yep, okay.
Smithers! Counter!
I got
it.
Now the official ruling to the fans here in the stadium.
Multiple fouls. Multiple fouls on the play. Can anybody hear me?
We got you.
Yep, we got you.
Let us have it, Matty.
Hello?
Stadium might not have him.
Multiple fouls on the play. Chrome, number 25, 2 minutes. Unsportsmanlike conduct, full-time serve.
That's Connor Farrell.
For the Chaos, number 99, 1 minute. Unsportsmanlike conduct, full-time serve.
That's Jack Rowlett for the butt ending.
39, 21, and 2 need to leave the game. For Chaos, 43, 14, and 16 need to leave the game. Those 6 guys are leaving for leaving the bench area. Chaos.
The fans here in Salt Lake City letting Matty know they can't hear him.
Now he's got the mic.
There you go, Matty, improvising.
Multiple fouls on the play. Chrome, number 25, 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct, full-time serve. Chaos, number 99, 1 minute, unsportsmanlike conduct, full-time serve. For Chrome, 39, 21, and 2 have to leave the game for leaving the bench. Chaos, 43, 14, and 16 have to leave the game for leaving the bench. The teams will play 9-on-9 for 1 minute, and then Chaos will be up 10-on-9 for 1 more minute. Chaos ball due to more penalty time for the Chrome.
Yeah, that guy knows what's up. He's got a ref shirt. Matty P, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy is an institution.
You got to be kidding me.
With the microphone, though, I feel like he's about to say, let's get ready to rumble.
So Farrell 2 minutes, Rowlett 1 minute. Will be even strength.
Nick is almost as tough as me. That's as close as he can get.
Powered by Cash App, under the helmet. So Farrell is back out onto the field. We are at full strength. After all that, chance for chaos in the Cash App playoffs, even with a loss. Right now, they've turned the tables in terms of the score differential on Whip Snakes, and they lead in that category as well. Right now, they're looking for
him and receive that pass. So it's the lacrosse IQ of Dane Smith as well. That's just off the charts.
Rowlett wins another draw. 13-8. Rowlett with the lead over Farrell on this night. Since then, Chaos have gone on a 3-0 run to put some distance between themselves and Chrome. And that's where we stand right now, just under 7 minutes to play in this game.
You know, Connor Farrell, too, was a really good college football player.
I mean, you could see why. Rowlett wins another draw.
They play all year long, and you have a righty passer in Dane Smith, and then the lefty finisher in Josh Byrne, who's just so smooth.
Kark, I know you said you didn't have any more words to describe Dane Smith, but Minikis, he said unbelievable. He just sees
Goalie, too.
And you can see there's no celebration there.
No.
A goal means nothing with an L on the board. Turnover in the final seconds.